Well, I'm excited about learning more about how, as a student, we can contribute to CDA and how we can shape our future, as we say.
I'm excited about being in the CDA building and later on taking the tour to the state capitol.
Hi, I'm definitely excited about meeting new people and understanding more about what CDA is all about.
I'm super excited to visit the state capitol, and I've never been to Sacramento, so it's fun to be here. And I'm just really excited to just learn more about organized professional organizations and how to get more involved.
Well, I'm excited to be here in Sacramento at the CDA building for the first time. Hope to come again. But I guess I'm really excited just to be here and meet other students and really get involved in kind of more of like the politics and dentistry. And hopefully I get a lot of time today.
Well, this is my second year here, and I'm also a CDA rep for my class. So I've gotten to experience a lot of what CDA has to offer already. But I'm really excited to have the first and second years here to get to see that for the first time. And also I'm looking forward to Dr. Soderson's update on access to care and getting to talk to Senator Emerson and Assemblymember Mary Hayashi and seeing what they're doing for dentistry.
It's a pleasure and extremely reassuring that we know that the future generation is really going to be looking out for the profession and that we are truly in great hands. So again, welcome.
My involvement with CDA has added a definite richness to my overall experience of being a dentist, not only from the privilege of working with such exceptional staff like you've seen today and my fellow dental colleagues from whom I learned much, but also from the satisfaction of really giving back to my profession by being actively involved in shaping its future in ways that ensure it will continue to be a great profession.
Being an accountant, sitting behind a desk for 16 hours, helping people save money was not what I thought I was going to do in my lifetime. So decided I wanted to run for office, went home and told my parents, hey, Mom and Dad, I think I could do a better job than the politicians that are around. And you can imagine what my parents said. Are you crazy? We sacrificed, we spent all this money on your education. In California, we're the 8th largest economy. Whenever you say you're from San Francisco or California or LA, right, people always go, oh my God, I want to live there, I want to come visit. Isn't that great? Because we are. It's a great place to be. And we have term limits, so I am finished in 2 years, and that means someone behind me has to run. And that's where we need a lot of you folks, young people who are energetic, who are creative, who are not jaded by society as a whole, right? You're not going to be like, maybe a right-wing Republican or a left-leaning Democrat. You guys are all about public service and about caring for people and doing the right thing. And that's what we need more of up here. It's not the rhetoric, but people who want to do the right thing for people. So I'm hoping some of you are interested in politics.
In the Dental Association, they're more than about their profession, and obviously they care deeply about their scope of practice issues and mentoring the next generation of dentists, like bringing all of you to the Capitol and introducing you to legislators. But they also care deeply about public health. And I admire their position, I admire their advocacy. They're always looking out for the interest of the public.
Over practice issues, okay? And actually what happens is that there's emergency. Psychologists want to prescribe medications, all right, because they're not MD doctors. Podiatrists want to, well, let's see, foot includes the knee now, right? And and some people want to say, well, we should have lay people do what nurses do, and so. In my opinion, I hope everyone would just actually try to lay off instead of spending a lot of energy and money just trying to fight with each other about these things.
Scope of practice, okay? You have those people that work for you that want to do more of the things that you do that require a dental license. You, in turn, are trying to push into the other fields that you're not supposed to work. For example, there's always fights with the docs. You guys are always fighting with doctors to do what the doctors do. Did you know that? I'll give you an example. There was a bill here. There was a big fight about it 4 or 5 years ago. I was in the middle of that fight. Plastic surgeons versus oral maxillofacial surgeons. Remember that? Let me tell you what the issue was. Some of you don't know that. Oral maxillofacial dentists, so to speak, are the folks that are called into the emergency room at midnight when somebody walks in with an industrial accident or from an accident where the face is shattered, so to speak. And the oral maxillofacials go in there and they reconstruct the person's bone structure. They wanted to do plastic surgery. And the doctors say, no, they're not doctors. You're only dentists, you're not doctors. So the question is, are you trained properly to do plastic surgery outside of the emergency room? Well, are you, yes or no? Yes. It should be a scientific answer to that question, but it became a political question with a political answer. So who decides? I do. Okay. You have to be involved to make sure that people you elect to have an open mind and make the decision based on what you think is correct.
What was the result of the physician versus the maxillofacial surgeons?
The oral maxillofacial surgeons won.
I had an amazing experience while visiting the CDA building and attending their conference. I was able to learn about all of the oral issues and that we have as a community, especially here in California, where I was pretty much ignorant about what are the issues or the oral problems that the community faces nowadays. What do you think?
Well, I think the highlight of my trip today was hearing the senators and the assembly members and what they kept saying about that CDA is really well respected. And that really gave me the incentive that we really need to contribute, because as we heard them say, there's so many bills, but nothing gets passed until you have like one voice. And I think as dentistry, so far we have it, and we need to keep it. So as students and as professionals in the future, we still need to be part of this. So unlike other professionals, we still need to keep the one voice, so they can fight for us.
I think it's important to get involved as now as D1s and just learn what is going to be out there after we're done with dentistry and with our whole schooling process, and just getting involved and knowing what to do, how to support all these bills, and pretty much learn that we can take part of this event.
I think one last thing that could help the students. I kept thinking that they always fight maybe for professionals, and we keep thinking that we're not out there yet. But what I heard them say, they actually fight for boards and other student-related subjects that are relevant to us right now, and which give us the incentive to be part of this great community.